Pisces, let's get into a reading. So I ended up waking up to a few emails asking me to do a twin flame reading. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get a twin flame update and see what's coming in. So I do want to go ahead and make this known. As soon as I started bringing in this energy, I had a feeling that some of you placed a boundary with the person that you classify as your twin flame. But I feel like this person's in denial. I feel like this person, even if you've placed a boundary, even if you've said enough is enough, it's a little bit of like, you always fold it, you always come back, you're always the one to try to make it work. So I feel like for some of you, this person's like waiting for you to just come back. You always come back. You always forgive me. You're going to come back. That's kind of the energy I'm getting for some of you. Twin flame just come out. So we are getting that energy coming in. Yeah. Balance on the bottom. One person's giving too much. See, that's what I'm saying. And I feel for some of you, the person that you're connected to, that you classify as your twin flame, has a tendency to act out in anger. If they're mad, you're going to get a very cold, I didn't want to use this word. They told me malicious. So this person could have the tendency, okay, you've pissed me off. I'm not talking to you no more. You're going to feel the weight of me missing in your life. But for some of you, you know, this person could have acted out in anger towards you, and it could have really bothered you. It could have even made you question, what did I do to deserve this? Why are you treating me this way? But it could have also pushed you to a place of peace. It could have also pushed you to a place of, you know, I don't want to be with someone or be around someone who is going to punish me when they're mad at me or when they don't get their way. I don't want to be with someone who, when they get mad at me, the first thing that they do is, okay, well, guess what? I'm done answering your messages. I'm done talking to you. I'm done showing you respect. That could be this person's energy, just because that's what I'm feeling. It's like when this person gets mad, they get disrespectful. So it is unbalanced. One person's been giving too much. Okay, what is this person thinking and feeling? What they're thinking and feeling, they're faking it right this moment. What they're thinking and what they're feeling is not being shown. They're not being genuine. They could be trying to keep up with how others view them or how others perceive them. This person could be living beyond their means as well. How are they viewing you? This person could be watching you, just because this person does have a camera in their hand. They view you as someone who's resolved the past. They view you as someone who's overcome an emotional block. They view you as someone that they feel complete with, that they want to reconcile with. How else do they view you? They view you as someone that they work well with. They view you as someone who's avoiding this, though. They view you as someone who's running away from this person. In this person's mind, you're running away from me, you're avoiding me, you're pushing me out, because you're trying to run away from the pain that this connection brings forth, or you're trying to avoid the truth. What is the truth that they feel that you're trying to avoid? Something, hold on. So here's the thing. Whoever your twin flame is, again, they're faking it. How they feel is not how they're showing up. If they're mad, if they're annoyed, if they're heartbroken, if this is traumatizing them, they're showing up in the complete opposite way. They're showing up as someone that doesn't have a worry in the world. They're not being genuine. This person isn't comfortable showing the world who they truly are, how they truly feel. And again, it's a little bit of like, I'm gonna fake it till I make it, but they're losing themselves in that process. They're faking it, all right. They're not making it. They see you as someone who's getting over an emotional block, but they feel that you're getting over this emotional block because you're running from them. In their mind, yeah, you're over me. I don't have that much of a hold on you anymore. You're not in love with me anymore. You're not A, B, C, or D, but it's because you're running from the truth. You're avoiding me. You're avoiding the pain that this dynamic has brought forth to you. You say that you're tired of it, I don't necessarily think that you're tired of it. That's how they're feeling. You're just kind of avoiding it. You're avoiding it because in their mind, this is fair, this is just, but it's not coming in when you want it and how quick you want it. It's interesting because this person, I don't think is necessarily being honest with themselves. They see you as someone who isn't wanting to face the truth. You're living in denial and you're avoiding the inevitable. The inevitable is that right now this person can't give you what they need to give you for you guys to have a healthy, successful relationship. They need some sense of time. In their mind, it doesn't make logical sense to build a foundation right now. It's not going to be sturdy. They need more time. And you could be avoiding that, at least in their mind. You're avoiding that they need more time, or you're trying to run from the truth. The truth is that they're not ready. They need more time. But it's interesting because they kind of see you as someone who's getting over it, but you're not playing fair. You ain't playing fair, Pisces. That's how they see you. You're not playing fair. Yeah, you got over it. But deep down, you know that we're supposed to be together. But I feel that this person could feel that because you have been giving too much all along. They want some sense of movement forward, but right now that doesn't make sense. How are they viewing you? This is so weird. They view you as some sense of wish fulfillment. They could, for some of you, view you as an indulgence. Something that they want, but something that they can't have right now. Yeah, the Sun, viewing you as happiness, viewing you as something. They want to offer you something. They also view you as someone who offered them something and it was a wish fulfillment. But it could have not lasted long. You guys could have dated for, some of you could have dated for 9 hours. That is the most random. Some of you could have dated for 9 hours, 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months before something fell apart, okay? They view you as someone who you gave love. This is starting to make sense. You gave love because you felt that together you guys could find some sense of harmony. But because it wasn't working out, they feel like you decided to run away from it and live in denial because you don't want to face the truth. The truth is that it's going to take a lot of work to fix this. But the truth also is that this person isn't wanting to put in the work right now. They're seeing it as something that lacks consistency and stability, and I just need you to be patient. But again, they could view you as someone who offered them something and that was a wish fulfillment. I wanted you to offer me your cup. I wanted you to give something to me. I wanted you to see that I'm worthy, and you did. You do, but I can't give to you yet because there's a lack of stability. And it has everything to do with this person not being genuine and not actually showing you and the world who they are. Yeah. So this person could have the tendency to give the cold shoulder. They could have this tendency that when they feel ignored or rejected, they become very aloof. They give the cold shoulder. They're not being genuine. It's like, oh, well, I don't care anymore. Okay, well, don't care then. Give me more. How's this person feeling for you? This person feels like you're ignoring them. This person could be... For some of you, your twin flame is taking a break. They're taking a break from dating. They're taking a break from hooking up with people. They're taking a break from people in general. This person's wanting to contact you. This person is wanting to contact you. This person is feeling the need to take some sort of action and to contact you. They really want to see you. They want to meet up with you. Somebody could have their nails done. It could be like a kind of like a rosy pink. Hold on, let me think. Give me a pink. I'm trying kind of like this pink on this card. Like this. Okay. So this person's yearning for you. They could even be searching for you if that's a possibility. Searching for you online, searching for you out in public. But again, feeling like you're avoiding them is what they're feeling. Now, keep in mind, guys, you might be watching this for your person and feeling like your person's avoiding you. What do we got? This person's taking time alone, and in that time alone, they're feeling like they need to bring an apology to the surface, to the relationship, to the dynamic. Give me more. What's this person feeling and thinking? This person's feeling like, Okay, so this person does feel that they have other obligations that have to be handled, dealt with first. Example, if you're dating and you have children, you have bills, you have a job, you have animals, realistically, all of that does have to take priority, and dating someone is going to have to kind of find its way in the middle. This person could have other obligations. There could be other situations that they are handling and taking care of. They could also be withdrawing from certain people and places. This person could be trying to take a few extra days off of work. This person could be not hanging out with certain family members and friends because they feel that there's something that they need to understand on a different level. We have 2 self-love and self-focused cards here. So this person's focusing on what they're desiring. Asking themselves, what do they want to create? Feeling like the thing that they once wanted to create could have been out of reach, but feeling like it's getting closer. Now, this person could be having some sense of disharmony with people in their current environment. This person could be having an issue with someone, a family member, a friend, a work thing. There could be something where there is a lot of like drama taking place in their life right now. Mainly because they weren't being genuine. You know, here's the thing. When you know that you should break up with that person, when you know you need to quit being around that family member, when you know that friend isn't what's best for you, you will either take yourself out of that dynamic or you will try to make it work until you put yourself in a circumstance or a situation where you feel like you're sacrificing yourself. I do feel that this person could have tried to stay genuine, but in a place where they started sacrificing their self. They were faking it. They weren't showing people how they were feeling. They weren't showing people what they were thinking. They really needed to take some time to disconnect and ask themselves, where were they going wrong? And where they were going wrong is that they were staying true to people who have the tendency to abuse them when they didn't need them anymore. We all have those family members and those friends that they ignore you, but if they need something, oh, you better answer that phone. We all have those people in our life. And some of us are strong enough to say, no, I don't want this. Some of us aren't. I do feel that this person could have had people in their life that approved of them not being their genuine self. They didn't want to know how this person felt. They didn't care how they felt. They didn't care what they were missing. And when they didn't need them anymore, or when they didn't want them, or when they were busy with other people and other things, they would give this person the cold shoulder. And I think the dynamic with you being unbalanced and their family and their friends and external people also making them feel a way that they didn't like, it pushed them in a corner. It pushed them in a corner for them to finally sit down and say, where am I putting all of my time, my energy, my effort? Where are my intentions being placed? Each of us have an intention at the beginning of the year. We intend to work out. We intend to give our work the best parts of us. Sometimes we fail, sometimes we thrive. I do think that this person's been taking time to themselves to figure out where they're wanting to expand, what they're wanting to grow. This person, again, is yearning, wanting to contact you, wanting to take action towards you. What is this person wanting when they take action towards you? They're not feeling really confident. They could be trying to put this off because they're not feeling confident. Wanting something more with you, knowing they need to take action. There could be something here about not keeping in touch. So again, for some of you, this is a twin flame. Let's say that you guys haven't kept in touch. How are you going to feel if this person reaches out to you and pulls the old, hey stranger, how you been? How's that going to make you feel? This person could be recognizing the reason they don't feel so confident is because they were caught up. They were caught up in keeping up with the Joneses. They were caught up in faking it. They were caught up in living a lie. The devil can sometimes remind me of those people. We know these people. We know these people who walk around and talk about how they don't care about so-and-so and they don't like so-and-so. But when they're drunk or when they're lonely and it's 2 a.m. in the morning, guess who they're calling? Guess who they're looking up on Facebook? Guess who they're obsessed with? That person that they said hell and high water they weren't going to be messing with. Why? Because they're not being genuine. This person had to get to a place where it didn't matter what others thought, what others wanted, what others' views were. It mattered who they wanted to call in the middle of the night when they were drunk off their ass. It mattered who they wanted to call and crawl into bed with when the world's crumbling. And it has something to do with you, but they were faking it. And that could be the reason why they're not feeling really confident in approaching you. Because again, this has been unbalanced. It still is unbalanced. This person is still yearning and needing to take action, but not wanting to make that final decision to do it because they're not feeling confident enough to do it. They could really be feeling the weight of their choices. They could really be feeling alone right now. These next 2 months could hit this person like a Mack truck. It could really make them feel alone. It could really make them see just how far off the beaten path of what they wanted and where they thought they were going they are. It's like, I've been showing up in this way. Me showing up in this way has gotten me everything I never wanted. And the things that I've wanted, I don't got. Why? Because I've not been acting genuine. I've not been taking action where I need to take action. I've not been speaking truth where I need to speak truth. I've not been keeping in touch with people that I care and I love about because maybe I'm prideful. Maybe I'm ego driven. Maybe I was searching for something more and I was blocking something. And this person, for some of you, could have felt that they had it in the bag. Interesting. I'm hearing that song and suddenly you're asking for it back. Tell me, where'd you get the nerve when you broke me first? So some of you could feel like the person you classify as your twin flame broke you. And it's a little bit of like, how dare you have the nerve to come in and ask for something that I handed you on a silver platter? I begged you to eat this. I begged you to take this. And you act like you didn't want it. And now all of a sudden, I'm a wish fulfillment. I'm everything you ever wanted. And this person, again, could be saying, I know you're running away from the pain that this was fair, this was just, but that I lacked some sense of stability, that this didn't make sense to me, that this didn't make sense for me, that I didn't build some sense of, that I didn't build a stable foundation. I'm struggling to get my words across. So I'm hearing a clock ticking. And here's the thing. I don't have a clock like that in this house. I don't have a regular like tick, tick, tick clock. All of mine are, what are they called? In a something clocks. I don't have that, but I'm hearing it. So there could be something here about time running out. Time's a wasting is what I'm hearing. Time's a wasting. So this person's wasted time. And they're feeling the pressure of that wasted time. Because they could be feeling, for some of you, this person feels that you've overcome an emotional block. And because of that, it has pushed you to a relationship where you feel complete. Where you feel like you have a sacred union. This person could be avoiding or trying to run from the truth. And for some of you, the truth is that you're in a harmonious relationship and it isn't with them. And they're faking the fact that that's killing them. That they are feeling the weight of not having you there anymore. And that they're yearning for you and they're wanting to reach out and see how you've been, but they're not really confident in how it's going to go. It's like this person wants nothing more than to take you right this moment and say, I'm in love with you. I want to sacrifice it all for you. I'm sorry. Let me sit here and tell you everything that's been happening. But they're scared that you're going to respond back and either say, hey, I'm sorry, I can't talk. I have a boyfriend or a girlfriend now and I just feel that it would be disrespectful. Or you're going to respond back, yeah, I've really overcome what hurt me in this relationship. And the truth is that you've avoided me so long that I don't want this anymore. That I don't see stability in here. Yeah, you're telling me that I'm your wish fulfillment and you wanted nothing more than for me to offer my love to you. But when I did, you didn't take it. So I'm seeing it as a temporary fulfillment, not a wish fulfillment. Because if it was your wish fulfillment, why wouldn't you take it? That's like your mindset. And that's another thing that this person is scared you're going to say to them. They're scared that you're going to say, I don't want this anymore. I thought this was a wish fulfillment, but it isn't. Why would I wish for someone to leave me out in the cold? Why would I wish for someone not to be genuine and to ignore me or reject me or give me the cold shoulder, but in the same breath want nothing more than to talk to me? Why would I wish that? If I show you my true face, will you judge me? Is what I just heard. Because this person gets really triggered by you and they don't want to be judged. But in the same sense, they have to take accountability for their actions. This person's an adult. You should not be watching this if they're not an adult. This person should be 18 or older and should be an adult, which means they should be able to handle their triggers and say, hey, listen, you just triggered me. That's not on you. That's on me. But just know I can't talk to you right now because I'm feeling a certain type of way and I don't want to take it out on you. But maybe this person needed to get more connected to their self-love, to their self, their self-worth, what they're wanting. If this is this person reaching out, what would happen? Okay. Whoa. So I am saying that this person might reach out to you and you guys might talk about what you want to manifest. You might even talk about an external party, whether it is a work situation, a karmic partner that you have, they have, you both have, a karmic partner that could be in the middle of this, family, friends. There could be something that's going to have to be worked out, that's going to have to be talked about. I want you to know that there could be harsh communication. You might say something where it's going to be like, listen, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I got to say something and I'm going to be blunt real quick. And they might say the same thing. There could be harsh communication. There could be conflict. But I think that conversation and you guys really putting it on the table and saying, listen, this pissed me off. This pissed me off. And them saying it is really going to help you guys look at this differently. I think it's going to help you guys see that your intentions are the same. I don't intend to hurt you. You don't intend to hurt me. But someone's got to get past the point of not being genuine. Someone's got to get past the point of when they feel triggered, they want to ignore. They want to give the cold shoulder. They want to go aloof. And then they want to block. But the thing that they're blocking is the thing that they want. We can't do that. We can't act like 12-year-olds. If you want something, you need to take it. That's like me dealing with my 10-year-old. I hand her something. She's mad at me. She doesn't want it. That's fine. But don't expect it back in a minute. The only person you're punishing is yourself. And I think this person had to learn it the hard way, that they were punishing themselves from something amazing. So I asked what's going to happen when this person comes in. I got the 4 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords. There is going to be growth of investments here. You guys are going to talk about possibly building a union together. Or you're going to talk about getting to a place of peace. For a lot of you, you're going to grow something with this person. Somebody's about to come back, y'all. Somebody's about to come back. Judgment and the Emperor. Now, here's the thing. With the Emperor, it doesn't have to be an Aries. It could just be someone who's like coming in, large and in charge. I'm here. Let's have this conversation. I've shown up as an Aries before in multiple family members' readings when I'm coming in and I'm handling something. So it doesn't have to be an Aries. But it is going to be someone who comes around. It could be a Libra. I don't know why I thought that. But it could be someone who's going to come back around and be like, listen, we need to have a chat. Yeah, teamwork. So this person's juggling. They're juggling for some of you if you're in a relationship. They're juggling if you guys are going to be able to align when it comes to beliefs and values. They're juggling whether or not you're going to believe them when they say, hey, listen, I've learned something. No, seriously, I have. But again, this person could be blocking or putting off communicating because they're not confident. They're not confident that the conversation is going to turn out the way that they want it to because of multiple factors. For some of you, you're in a relationship. They don't want to see the truth. For some of you, there's pain that's been avoided here on both parts. You're running from the pain, for some of you, trying to live in denial. Denial around the fact that this could be an amazing relationship, that it's imbalanced. So are they going to come back in balanced? They're going to come in a lot wiser. They're going to come in at a place where they're like, no, I know I can manifest this. I'm going to put in the action. There's something here about timing. This is the right time for this to come in. Is it going to be in balance though? No, it isn't. Because I'm seeing you not really putting in effort or dedication. So this is what's going to happen. A lot of you, your twin flame's about to show their face. They're about to come back around. And you're going to be in an avoidant personality or an avoidant energy. It's like you're going to make this person step up and show that they want to put in the energy, the effort. That's why they're coming in as the emperor. You're going to be like, no, show me. Show me that you've changed. Show me that you know better. Show me that you're wiser. Show me. You're not really going to be putting in a lot of effort. It's like if they don't text first, you ain't texting. If you guys make plans and you hit them up and they don't respond to that message, they ain't getting a second message. That's going to be your energy. Listen, I'll text you, but I ain't texting twice. You leave me on red, I ain't texting again. You don't answer the phone call, I ain't calling again. That's going to be your energy. It's a little bit of like, listen, I know what I have, I know what I am. I'm all for having fun with you, but please do not mistake in the fact that when it comes to effort and dedication, I will give effort and dedication where effort and dedication is brought. It's like you want to make sure that where you've given time and effort, it's going to pay off. So that could be how this is actually going to balance back out. You guys have got to get to a place where you know that this person means business and that they're not just coming in to have their cake and eat it too. But again, they do see you as someone who's running from the pain that this relationship has caused. Yeah, don't give up. So this person doesn't want you to give up on them. Don't give up on me. Say something, I'm giving up on you. So this person could be like, you know what, I need to say something. You're giving up on me. Whoa. So free yourself and not for you just come out in the reverse. True love just come out upright. And overcoming challenge just come out. So I am saying that you guys can become a power couple if that's what you guys want. But I am saying that the way this relationship is going to work out in your fantasy and the way this relationship is going to work out in reality is going to be different. So in your mind, when you daydream about being with this person, the way that life looks in your mind is not how it's going to be in reality. There are going to have to be things that you might have to compromise. There are going to have to be things where it's like, you know, maybe you want a farmhouse on 20 acres. Maybe this person isn't comfortable living in the country. There's going to have to be a compromising. And again, something here about you, I feel like you freed yourself from this person. You freed yourself from overgiving, from being the person who was willing to sacrifice it all just to have this. You're no longer that version of yourself. And because of that, you guys are able to overcome this challenge together. Because if not, you would have over accommodated. You would have been the one that's like, you can't carry that, I'll carry it. And then what happens? What happens when you're in a relationship like that? Resentment starts happening. It might not happen the first 6 months. You might be like, no, I'm a team player, I got you. But when you're the one in the relationship carrying 75% all of the time and the other one's barely carrying 20 and we got a lost 5%, resentment starts to happen. You really start to look at that person in a different view, in a different form, in a different eye. And you might even get the ick because they're not who you thought that they were. And you didn't think that this relationship was going to be this way. I think because you allowed yourself to let go of that, it's bringing something in a different way. This person's been recharging. This person's been resting. They've been looking at themselves in that time. And they're setting new intentions. Now, again, there's going to be harsh chatter. There's going to be a hard conversation where there's going to be conflict. You guys are not going to agree. They might say something you don't want to hear. You might say something they don't want to hear. But it needs to be said. I do see that you guys could form an alliance, is what I wanted to say, or a power couple aspect. But again, fantasy and reality is going to be different. Now, for some of you, if you've been messing with your twin flame or if you're messing with them here coming up, You need to be conscious that yes, you guys can enjoy quality time with one another. This person will be reaching out. They're not going to show their whole card, their whole hand, their whole face to you. Be careful of, again, thinking that this relationship is going to progress in this way, or thinking that it's going to be so easy, because it's an energy of what you think this is going to be is not what it's going to be. If you think that this is going to be the kind of relationship where everything progresses smoothly and in the movies and everything's perfect, you're going to get a rude awakening. Yes, there's true love here. There is something here that can be grown. But this relationship might unfold very chaotically. This relationship might have a lot of challenges where you guys have to show that you have one another in a way that you didn't think you would ever do for one another. There are going to be aspects that come out where you're going to be like, shit, I didn't want to do this, but I'm already in it, so I might as well. And I think that's going to be what brings you guys together. That's going to be what helps you guys trust in one another like you haven't, like you didn't think was possible. Again, be careful of enjoying time with this person. Them reaching out, you guys seeing where it goes, and you getting caught up in how you think it's going to be. Some of you are going to connect with your twin flame and you're going to think, okay, they're going to start courting me. We're going to start dating. Then in a few months, we're going to move in together. Then we're going to get married. That's not how this is going to work. It's going to be a push and pull. It's going to be having arguments. It's going to be having to reconnect with what you guys are creating and what the intentions are. It's going to be overcoming challenges and recognizing that you guys can become a power couple, but you got to get out of a place of what you need it to look like or what it needs to feel like for that to take place. You just need to enjoy time with this person and trust. A lot of you are going to be scared of failing. A lot of you are going to be scared. This is what they keep showing me, and I'm going to say it. I've been ignoring this sign for about 5 minutes, but they're not letting it go away. So what I'm getting is that for some of you, you're going to want, again, that easy relationship where it's like, yeah, we courted for 6 months and then we dated and then no, it's going to be chaos. You guys are going to maybe date for a few weeks. Somebody might get pregnant. Then you guys ain't going to want to live together. Well, guess what? There's an inconvenience. Now we got to live together. It's like there's going to be struggles. There's going to be madness. There's going to be chaos that's going to allow you guys to say, we have shown one another, we got each other's back. One of you could lose your home. Heaven forbid. I hope it doesn't happen. But that's then going to push you guys into a place where it's like, we don't want to move in together, but we got to figure it out because I don't got a place to live and you about to help me out. You guys might quickly realize that the way you thought it was going to work out in your head is not exactly how it's going to work out, but it's going to. And you need to trust. You don't need to be scared of failing. You don't need to be scared of what's going to happen and this person giving up on you. Enjoy the time with one another and recognize that there is something here growing. And for a lot of you, it's a power couple. You guys are going to become a power couple. But if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself getting caught up in the fantasy. Yeah, and getting caught up in the confusion and the illusion of what could have been, what should have been, what might be, what should be. That you're going to have a hard time enjoying what is. Take a leap, take a risk. See, that's what I'm saying. It's going to lead to happiness. But a lot of you, you're going to be like, but Danielle, I don't want to have to lose my family member for me and this person to connect. I don't want to have to move and have nowhere to go for me and this person to connect. I don't want to randomly get pregnant when we're not even together for me and this person to connect. Something's going to have to happen for you guys to get out of this connection's way and for it to unfold. And if we leave it up to y'all, fantasy is always going to conquer the reality. Because each one of you wants this person to show up in a certain way. Each one of you wants this person to say that right thing, that perfect thing, the thing that you've been needing to hear, the thing that they've needed to say or do. And it's not always going to work out that way. So I do feel that there needs to be recognition here that when you take a leap on this person, it's going to unfold. It's going to unfold better than you could ever imagine. It's going to unfold into everything that you want. But you need to be careful of having a lot of fear of failure, and you need to trust. You need to trust that no, it isn't black and white. No, this isn't going to be the lifetime fairy tale story about how you two fell in love and did everything perfect, because this relationship's not perfect. But this relationship does have a mutual understanding and agreement of, let's give this a shot. When I think of emotional fulfillment outside of myself, I think of you, you think of me. Let's do this. Let's see where this can go. But again, do not get caught up in the fantasy. Do not get caught up in this person not saying the right thing, not doing the right thing. If you guys are connecting and you're enjoying one another, that's all that matters. Don't leave their presence and then be like, oh, you know, they sneezed 3 times and I think that means they're allergic to me, and now I'm mad because I didn't think that they would ever sneeze when they're around me, and what's happening? It's like, don't get too caught up. Don't overthink what they're saying. Don't overthink their actions. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what this person wants to say to you, and we're going to wrap this up because I'm feeling a little confused. So, you know, this relationship might be really confusing for the first few months or few years. I am getting that. You guys might be very confused. It's like as soon as we figure it out, we don't have it figured out anymore. As soon as we think we know what each other wants, something happens and one of us gets triggered, and then it really makes us second guess. But I do see for a lot of you, you're going to be able to figure it out because there is a mutual underlying, but this is true. We both want this. What did I just say? I feel the same for you that you feel for me. I just said it. I literally just said it. The passion between us takes over a room. Everyone can see it. We can't deny it. I've written you so many messages, but I always erase them before I can press send. This person could be getting advice from other people about you, about how to handle this, what they should do. That's going to be for some of you. Somebody could say that you have really good hair. Yeah, this person could be recognizing that they're wanting security. Security in this connection. Security in this life. Both of you could have fears of failure. I wish we could go back. You could have last seen this person in December. I'm smelling something. It just like smacked me out of nowhere. Somebody could be, it went away. Somebody could be like, hold on. They're showing me the glades that you plug into the wall. They're also showing me somebody walking around the house listening to me and like Febrezing and spraying their house. So that could be you. I forgot what I was saying. I want you so badly. It's my only wish is what I just heard. Oh, I'm hearing, because I go back to December all the time. So that could have been the last time that you've seen this person. You were really around this person. That could be for some of you. Interesting. This is me swallowing my pride, telling you I'm sorry for that night. I have too much to lose. That could be why this person's been hiding, that they feel they have too much to lose. They feel that they need to fake their feelings, who they are, what they want. This person could have cried a lot over you as well. They could even stay up at night thinking about you. Give me something. I was literally about to say, I feel like this person watches you. And look, sunglasses. You little nosy Nelly. Yeah, shocking change or shocking news. Again, for some of you, if you have went, some of you are getting engaged. Some of you will be, okay, hold on, back up, back it up. For some of you, this person is seeing that you've went in a new phase. This person's seeing that you're living your life, you're having fun, and that you could be, if you're not in a commitment, you will be here very soon, okay? And that could shock this person because again, remember I heard the clock, I heard tick, tick, tick. This person could run out of time. For some of you, this person isn't gonna come towards you. They are gonna run out of time. For some of you though, this person and you are going to end up getting engaged or going towards some sort of union. A lot of you could be single right now, or could be in the process of moving on from this person. And that could be when they decide to come in and they want a new phase. You guys could decide to take this to the next level. An ending that will bring a new beginning. Feeling restrained, feeling blocked. For a lot of you though, this is a new person. That's going to be for some of you. So for some of you, let's say that this person can't get out of their own way and they do end up missing the boat. You're going to end up going in a new relationship with someone else. It's going to be a shock to them. It could be someone that you're going back to, or it could just be a new phase in your life. They're going to see you move on. They're even going to see you get married. And they're going to obsessively think about the fact that they feel that their heart is outside of their body. Some of you, okay, so for each of you, this is going to be different. Some of you, you will be marrying your twin flame, okay? If your twin flame is able to get out of their own way and do the internal work that they need to do, they're going to come in and you guys are going to completely transition this relationship and bring a new beginning. But for some of you, if your twin flame cannot get out of that very codependent, poor victim me, my life sucks, I never get love, I'm not lovable, that baloney, if your twin flame is that type of person and they can't get over it, they are going to see you go to someone new. And they're going to have to heal from that heartbreak. A heartbreak that their toxic perspective brought them. And if that's the case, if that is your story, the reason you're not going to get to be with this person is because they're toxic. They have a toxic addiction, or they have a toxic way of life. They could have the tendency to go into toxic relationships. For each of you, it's going to be different. But if that's your story, you're going to stop the pattern and you're going to leave them behind. Now, for some of you, though, you are going to marry the person that you classify as your twin flame. It just took them forever to get here. Hold on a second. There's some cards in here that are not meant to be in here, and I want to see what they are. Missing someone, healing their unworthiness. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. For some of you, this person, I can be myself with you, is turned over in this deck too. So for each of you, it's going to be different. You're going to have to put down below whether you think it's going to be with this person or a new person. For each of you, it's going to be different. I am again saying that if this is the relationship you want, it's possible. Is it going to take time? Yes. Is it going to be complicated? Yes. Is it going to be an easy relationship? No. Is it going to be worth it though? Absolutely. But if your person can't get out of their own way, if your person's going to continue to be poor me, yeah, there needs to be honesty here. They've got to get to a place where they're like, you know what, I want to be honest with you. And the truth is, I can be myself with you. The truth is that I want to rekindle this. I've changed my mind. I'm just kidding. I want you back. And I want to see where this can go. Let's see. Let's form some sort of partnership, some sort of union. Let's promise each other eternity. Whatever it looks like for you, let's do it. I want to go all in. And it's because they've healed their unworthiness. But again, for some of you, this person can't get out of their own way. I feel for a lot of you though, you will be with this person. I feel for a lot of you, this person's going to come in and be honest with you. And what they're going to say is that they want security. They want security in this because they feel that they can be their self with you. And that they wish they could go back and redo things because they know that whatever's happened is going to affect this connection, but they can't. So they want to do the future differently. They also know that you have, you have high values. You're very valuable. Be careful of this getting unbalanced. Okay. Now I'm saying that if you're single, this person could reach out to you by phone call and try to meet up with you. I'm saying that there could be a new phase entered. There could be a lot of shocking news that's going to come from that conversation. And that shocking news is going to bring change. Wedding. See, that's what I'm saying. Now, for some of you, if this person's wanting to be that strategic butthole and isn't wanting to show their hand and is wanting to play games and is wanting to be strategic and is wanting to take a chance by sitting you on the sidelines and not really talking to you but watching you, if they're in that energy and they've not really got it together as you've been changing and evolving, they're going to get a lot of heartbreak and pain around the fact that you've let them go and that you've ascended and that you've been preparing for a union. This person could really resent you because you were able to learn the lesson that they don't feel that they could learn. This person could resent you because they could feel that they gambled on you and that they lost you. This person could be feeling like they're having a hard time getting over that obstacle, the obstacle of them not feeling enough. Yeah, they know that they sabotaged it, but you weren't supposed to give up. That could be this person's energy. So for each of you, it's going to be different. I mean, you have to decide which one your twin flame's in. Some of you, your twin flame is still in their ego. They're still very prideful. They want to be right. It doesn't matter about them being happy. It doesn't matter about them living a fulfilling life. It matters about them being right. It matters about them having their pride intact. I want to tell you something. Their pride ain't going to keep them warm at night. Their pride ain't going to be what takes care of them when they're on their deathbed. So I hope that works for them. For a lot of you, though, you will be getting back with this person to explore it. But you are going to have to get in touch with yourself when it comes to reality versus fantasy. Now, again, for some of you, this person's going to get their feelings hurt, especially if this has been so unbalanced that there is no way to fix it. If this person doesn't want to come in and be honest with you, if they want to continue to be worried about failing, then you're going to end up going towards a commitment. A lot of you are going to end up entering a commitment with someone where there is a underlying foundation already built, and they're going to be jealous as hell. I do want you to know that if your person is, again, still faking it and doing all of that, they've got a lot of karma coming towards them. They've got a lot of conflict and arguments and just chaos coming towards them. So for each of you, it's going to be different. I'm going to leave this here because I feel like I dragged this one out. Holy shit, we're almost at an hour. I got to go, y'all. I got to go. Have a blessed day. Bye.